Amanbir is a digital marketing enthusiast with her forte in online advertising and branding. She is the founder at Learn PPC with me, and you can get in touch with her on Instagram, on her page, etc. Being a digital marketing trainer and a consultant, she's trained about 1,000 business owners and startup founders and marketing professionals. She's also a guest faculty with MBA colleges and universities across the region. Having been a woman entrepreneur herself, she's also part of the Global Shaper World Economic Forum.
Hi, thank you so much, Supriya. Hi, everyone. I'm Amanbir. Supriya has already, she said already so much about me. So I started Learn PPC with me in January of 2018. But overall, I have a work experience of 10 years. I think a lot of businesses, they've understood the importance of being online now. That, it's very, very important. See, one thing that I tell everyone is that because there's just so much competition out there, out of sight is out of mind. So this is one thing that all the businesses need to remember, that you might have a fantastic product, you might have an awesome service, okay, you might have an excellent customer service, after support service, whatever, but till the time people don't discover you, you don't exist for them. And that is all what digital marketing is about. Okay, and I'm Amanbir. I'm also the founder of Learn PPC with me, which is a digital marketing training brand. So I'm a digital marketing trainer and an auditor and a consultant. So now let's get into this. See, again, you can put up a kiosk wherever you want, doesn't matter. But let's say I've put a kiosk in sector 17. I know how the weather is. It rained in the morning here in Chandigarh. Even if it didn't rain, we know how hot it is. And because of the weather, do you think a lot of people will be going to sector 17 as opposed to the mall, which is fully air conditioned? Okay, there's a food court there. People can just go sit there, or they can just go there to do window shopping, anything. Which means that basis the weather and other conditions, there are more people there at the mall. If there are more people there, okay, across age group, across demographics, which mean that we have more eyeballs where? At Elante. If we have more eyeballs at Elante and you've put up a kiosk there, it means that more people will discover your brand at Elante. Which means that when we're talking about marketing, it's all about where your target audience is. Vis-a-vis, where are you? This session, this workshop is about digital marketing. Okay. Why do you think digital marketing nowadays is becoming very popular? The reason digital marketing is becoming very, very popular is because all of you, if there are 53 people online, including me, all of us are online right now. And because I'm connected to the internet right now, which means all the brands have access to me 24/7. So even if I'm not accessing any app, I'm sure that you all are familiar with what push notifications are. And if push notifications are turned on for me, any brand can just send me something. And this is exactly what e-commerce brands do. They will just suddenly send me a push notification saying that, there's a sale, or we are giving free delivery only for you just for the next half an hour. They're trying to create an urgency so that I, as a consumer, do not have the time to overthink it. Okay. So this is one of the reasons that digital marketing is becoming very popular now. So digital marketing is all about reaching to people online. It can be on the basis of any promotional offers. It can be done through selling. It can be done through advertisements. So that is exactly up to you. But marketing is that when you're reaching out to people, you're telling them that you exist. This is the product that you have. This is the service that you have. Now, what is digital? Digital is that you have a device, you have internet. Digital marketing is all about promoting your products and services online, that is on the internet. So online is all this. Okay. So whenever you're out there on a website, you're reading articles, you're watching movies, you're online. You're on Google, you're on Bing, you're searching something, you're online. You go online to check your emails, again, you're connected to the world. Why? Because your emails will only download when you're connected to the internet. The first thing I said is that being online is when you have a website. Now, all of you see, understand how important a website is. If I talk a couple of years down, 10 years back or 15 years back, if a business didn't have a website now, we were very skeptical about it. What sort of business is it that they don't even have an office? I'm not even sure if we can trust them. We used to have the thought. And similarly nowadays, if a business does not have a website, people have a reason to trust you. That why do you not have a website? It's something very, very basic, and people know that you can get it done for very cheap also, right? So the first thing that you need to do for your product or services, make sure that you have a website. Why? Because you need to have a brand presence. It is like an online brochure for your services or your products that you have. It's like an online catalog that you have. Make sure that you have focused, dedicated landing pages for different service, different product. You need to have a dedicated landing page, and all those landing pages or product pages need to be linked to a thank you page. Now you can either link them all to a single thank you page, that's fine, or to different, that's completely up to you. Next is search engine. Okay. Now, when I'm on a search engine, I'm searching for something. So now you can run something known as search ads. So there are shopping ads. Shopping ads are more suitable for an e-commerce business. So when I went and wrote here buy black heels. So these ads that you see here, these are shopping ads. But this one that you see here without the image, these are search ads. So search ads are more suitable for a service-based company. But if you're an e-commerce company, you can experiment with both search and shopping ads. But if you're a service-based business, you cannot even create, in fact, don't even try to create a shopping ad. It won't give you any results. You'll just be wasting your money. In fact, I think Google will also block your account. Okay. So shopping ads is something that you can try if you're an e-commerce company. Now, apart from this, there's also something known as call-only ads. So if you're comfortable with getting calls, okay, receiving calls, if you think you have a very good pitch, just I think Avik only said offline vis-a-vis online. So again, once you've got a call, someone's called you, now it has automatically, you've progressed from being online to being offline. Okay. So now that you've gone offline, someone has called you, you're talking to them, you think you have a very good pitch, or probably you can just, ask them to meet you once, come over to your office. So then that's entirely up to you. So if you're okay with taking calls, if you think that this business, your business or product, whatever you have, needs a personalized touch, in that case, call ads are suitable for you. But please remember that when you're running call ads, by default, what happens is that when you create a campaign, your ads run 24/7. But when you're running a call ad, make sure that it's not 24/7. Why? Because even if your call ad, let's say, is triggered at 11 at night, 12 at night, 1 a.m., 2 a.m., you know that people aren't going to call you. So you will unnecessarily be spending money on call ads. So when you're running call ads, make sure that you set a schedule, that probably you're okay with receiving calls 7 days a week, but between 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. So make sure that you just set your ad scheduling. Okay. Next is inbox. Now, inbox is when you're checking your emails. So now, again, till now as a user, you kept checking your emails early in the morning, late at night, whenever you got a notification. But now as an advertiser, how can you leverage an inbox? So one is by running either Gmail ads, or second is by running an email marketing campaign. So, over here, like I received this newsletter from TIE Chandigarh, then I received one from Mind Valley. So again, email marketing is very, very good, but generally, I see that people in India, they are never ever happy with email marketing. They're never ever happy with the performance. They say that we don't get any results at all. But that's generally because the data that you have, it's not generated by you. So I think people are always buying data off the market, and whatever data that you're buying off the market, you don't even check whether that data set is your target audience or not. Okay. So I will not recommend buying data off the market. Even if you have to do it, that's okay, but make sure that that data is of your target audience. If you're targeting people between the age of 25 to 45, make sure that that data set has those people. As an advertiser, you need to understand, okay, your target audience would be using what kind of apps. So see, all this research will have to be done by you. You will have to understand who your target audience is, what sort of interest do they have. Okay, and we'll be discussing more about this. I'll share a format with you for creating a persona around your target audience, so that you have a better clarity on it. And once you have a better clarity about your customer's profile and persona, you can always target ads in a better manner. So once you've done your research, in that case, you can actually start triggering ads for your products, for your services on those specific applications. But again, whatever application that you want to trigger ads on, whatever websites that you want to trigger your ads on, you can't just trigger your ads on any website. You can only do those on those websites which have given permission to Google. So there is something known as GDN, Google Display Network. So only websites and applications which are a part of Google's display network, you can trigger your ads there. So again, if you are creating a video ad and you want it to be a non-skippable ad, then make sure that the duration of your ad is of maximum 15 seconds. Do not exceed it. Okay, why? Because if you select in the tool, if you select an option of non-skippable, and after that, if you're trying to use a video which is of 16, 17, 18 seconds, Google won't allow it. Okay, coming to skippable ads. Let's say you've tried your hard, but your video duration is coming out to be 20, 25 seconds. In that case, that's perfectly all right. See, you need to understand that a user gets the option to skip, yes, but they get it after 5 seconds, which means that now you need to make the most of these 5 seconds. I will not lie. Sometimes there's such cute ads on YouTube that I do not skip it. Okay, I find them very interesting and I am curious, but that curiosity is generated in those first 5 seconds. So now whenever you're creating or working on a storyboard with your team, now you know that these are the first 5 seconds are of utmost importance to you. This is where you will have to generate a user's curiosity. You will have to talk about a special offer or something very unique about your product, okay, which will pique a user's interest and they will stick through the duration of the YouTube ad. And lastly, we have bumper ads. Like I said, bumper ads are small 6-second ads. So let's say, bumper ads were highly used by Zomato a couple of years back. And now recently also, they've started using bumper ads on YouTube. So these are 6-second ads. And the fantastic thing about this is that this is excellent for startups. Now, push notifications and web notifications is something. So there's no tool for it. You'll obviously have to hire a developer, a mobile app developer, and they can only help you in integrating push notifications or web notifications. So for this, you'll have to hire someone, probably someone you're getting your app made from, your website made from. You can just get in touch with them and you can ask them to integrate this feature. And now we come to the last part of onliners, which is social media. So now social media has different platforms. There's Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, even though I know that TikTok has been banned in India. But the reason I've still taken this here is that maybe your target audience is not even India. What if your target audience is US? In that case, TikTok is very popular there. So now if you notice here, I have written push advertising here. Now Google is a form of pull advertising. When you go to Google, nothing will be triggered for you. You don't see any listings. So listing will be triggered for you when you go and write something. Google is known as pull form of advertising. Why? Because it will trigger listings based on what a user is searching for. Because social media is a form of push advertising. They've triggered their ad for me based on maybe because they know I'm a female in a certain age group. And if they trigger their ads for me, I might be interested in their products. So this is what push advertising is all about. And all these platforms, may it be any social media platform, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, Snapchat, all of these work on the mechanism of push. You need to understand as an advertiser that not everyone is your target audience. So probably when you're showing, if you're a big basket and you're showing your ads to, let's say, people above the age of 30 or 35 or 40, you might want to trigger ads of different things to them. Okay. But when you're triggering your ads to the younger lot, you might want to trigger ads of different products to them. So even if everyone is your target audience, you will still have to do a segregation so that you understand that jo 50 and above hai, unke liye kya more suitable hai. Are they even comfortable ordering online from you or not? So one of the reasons is that you can connect better when you understand your target audience and their needs. Second is, once you've worked on a customer persona, it makes very easy for you to make as in, you know what you have to or what should you write when you're pushing out an ad. Your customer profile can help inspire content ad idea.
Thank you, Aman, for doing this for us. I think it was a very, very, very engaging session.
All right. Thank you, everyone.